You how to update the upcoming events. So how Wix works is that it's just a bunch of different blocks set up in order. So here's text blocks, and then here's this thing called a repeater, and you set these up on the page, and they display the content that you want to be shown. So the word repeater doesn't really mean anything. It's just saying that it repeats the same element over and over again, which if you're doing something like events, that would make sense as to why you would want that. So you're just going to click inside of this repeater, and you're going to click manage items. And so you can see all of these different things. So let's say for 1 month you only had 3 events, or you wanted more events than just 4. So if you wanted to delete an event, you'll come over here, you'll find the event that you want to delete. You click on this and you either click delete, or if you wanted to add more events in the future, say you had a really busy month, then you'll click duplicate, and that will duplicate the item that you're currently on, but you can go in and change it. The repeaters get a little finicky, so I'll kind of demonstrate what that looks like here in a second and how to avoid that. But for right now, I don't believe that I need to delete or duplicate any of these since I don't know exactly what events you guys have going on. So like I said, this is just text, triple click to edit or double click, it just kind of depends. Wix can be kind of finicky sometimes. So yeah, you can change the name. Let's just name this, oh, I don't know, something like career day. I don't know. And then you can go down here and you can change what it looks like. You can click over here, and you can change the image that comes in here. So let's just grab one of the kids doing their thing. And there you go. So then you can display information over here, saying like the date, Friday, May, I think it's the 22nd. I want to say 21st on Friday. Goodness. So yeah, that is how you do that. So that was how you edit all of that. And so certain things like this is all pretty simple. It's going to get a little bit trickier when you go over to the news aspect of this. The news one is also a repeating element, and it's the exact same. You'll edit it the exact same way. Oh, this didn't even save the right way. You'll edit it the same way that you did with the other one. This did not save how I did it, and that's why I've been saying it's a little finicky. So you're going to also manage items here and do the exact same thing that I told you to do, but this should not be here for starters. I don't know. So the thing that's finicky about this is that sometimes when you drag an image like this onto a box, so let's say, I wonder if it's going to do it to some of them. Let's see if I can attach it here. There it is. Okay, so it pops up with this thing called attach to item, which seems great. It seems like it would work, right? So you do that, and then it pops up in every single one because it's a repeating element. Obviously, we don't want that. That's not helpful to any of this. So it's just easier to go ahead and just place it within here. So then obviously you can see there's 2 logo changes that have been duplicated by accident here. So here's a good way to demonstrate how you would delete old news or an old event. Again, go down to manage items, and you're going to scroll down until you highlight the box that you want to delete. Go over here and you click delete, and then boom, it's gone. And then Wix will automatically change the sizing of everything to fit with all of that. I don't know why sized it like this. I don't know. These can be a little funky. So if you guys have any problems with this, let me know. I'd be more than willing to go in and just fix it or kind of see what the problem is. Oh, now it's working again. Okay. Maybe it's just my computer's slow. I don't know. We'll see. But this image is linked to this, so it's really easy to do that. If you come over here, you can click add. You can add all these different things to your site. You can add images. And then, like I said, everything is within the upload media folder. So upload media, and then all your site files are in one page. So let's just add this. And you can link an image directly to a web address. And then when someone comes to the website and they hover over the image, it will turn into a pointer cursor. That's what they call a clicker cursor. And you click on it, and then it opens into a different tab. And so that is what I've done with this. I covered it with the other image by accident, but with the article, I did that as well. So when you click on it, it goes straight to that link of the article, and people can go in and find it. And then over up here, this is the document of the summer session. And I just covered one of the boxes up with this because I really did not know how to do this where it would be seen. I guess, actually, I could just do that right now. So this is where that manage items comes in handy as well because, so I'm going to go ahead and drag this out of the way here. So the problem and why I put it there and why I did what I did was because I had summer science and space sessions already in a box up here. It was the third box, and to me it seemed much harder to figure out how to move this around and be able to make it visually connected with the flyer down here, if that makes any sense. I wanted this box to be next to this flyer, essentially. And I didn't know how to do that, so I just made another box and I just put the flyer on top of it and I called it good. And now that I'm thinking about it, these dots mean that you can move things around. And I totally missed that. Totally forgot about it. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that extra box that I made. And I'm going to go back to item 3, which is the summer science and space sessions. I'm going to go ahead and move that bad boy down to the bottom. And then it'll automatically, oh, maybe it won't. Okay, sometimes it does rename things so that they're still in order. So, yes, so now I'm going to have to play around with, I'm thinking actually I can, yes, that would be much better. Okay, so now we have, I can move this image over here. Oh, this one up here for some reason. I'm gonna have to edit this out, but okay, so back to manage items because I don't know why it did that. That's weird. That shouldn't have happened. Okay. So yes, like I said, it automatically renumbers some of these things. I wanted, there we go. And then why is this here? Where did the logo changes come from? What number is that? Item 9. I don't want that there. There we go. Okay, I think I got it sorted the way I wanted it to. Okay, this logo changes has been giving me a run for my money. It's been very finicky lately. Okay, so yes, I want this here, and this will visually correlate with this, so I can put it right under here, and people can see that. And again, this is a document, so if you click on it, it's going to take you right to the document itself, and people can download it and print it if they would like. So I'm going to make this just a tad bit bigger. But yeah, so you don't have to, every time that you want to add a new thing, so let's say something happened and you want to add it onto the news page like this, and you click in the repeater and you're like, goodness, I have to go through all the steps of deleting and then duplicating and making a whole thing, which you don't actually have to do. So you can, it kind of just depends on how many things you want to add and how many things you need to delete because they've already gone or they're old. So it might just all be a matter of just going in here and editing what's already here, and just typing in a new thing, putting a new title, or it might actually be going in and duplicating item number 9. And all of your duplicates, let's say you duplicate in your list, we go into manage items and you duplicate item 1, that duplicate is going to show up between items 1 and 2. And then it will be renamed to item 2 to keep this itemized list in numbers. And so if you don't want it to be the second thing that pops up in order like this, then you need to come down to whichever one you want it to be after. And I would recommend doing it in chronological order because that's easier left to right. Is just more natural, obviously, for everybody to read. So doing it in chronological order makes it more appealing and it makes it easier to understand the information that's given on the page. So if you go to item 9, let's say you wanted to add in something else, you could duplicate this and then it would pop up at the end of the page instead.